What did Mao Zedong mean by on contradiction? Imagine trying to understand how change happens in the world around us. Mao Zedong's essay, On Contradiction, is like a map that explains how conflicts and opposites drive progress. Written in 1937, it is a key piece of Maoist thought based on dialectical materialism, a way of looking at the world that sees everything as constantly changing because of opposing forces. Mao believed that contradiction is everywhere. It exists in nature, society, and even in our thoughts. These contradictions are like opposing sides of a coin within one thing or situation. Their interaction causes things to develop and change over time. Mao explained that contradictions are not the same everywhere. Some contradictions are universal, meaning they happen all the time and everywhere. But how they show up depends on the specific situation. For example, in China during the revolutionary period, the main contradiction was between the oppressed peasants and the feudal or imperialist forces. Understanding the specific contradictions in a society helps revolutionaries know where to focus their efforts. Mao also talked about the main contradiction in any complex situation. Usually, many contradictions exist, but one is the principal contradiction that shapes everything else. For instance, during the Chinese Communist Revolution, the main contradiction was between the working class and the ruling class. Another important idea Mao emphasized is that opposites within a contradiction are both united and in struggle. They are connected but also fighting each other. This constant tension is what causes things to move forward. Resolving contradictions involves struggle, criticism, and transformation. When contradictions are resolved, a new unity forms at a higher level. Mao believed that understanding and managing these contradictions was essential for revolutionary success. It was not enough to see conflicts as simple problems. They had to be analyzed deeply to find the main contradiction and how to resolve it. Mao's On Contradiction was also a call against dogmatism. He wanted to avoid rigid dogmatic ideas that ignore the specific conditions of China. Instead, he promoted a flexible approach that considers the concrete situation. This way of thinking helped the Chinese Communist Party analyze social conflicts accurately and develop effective strategies. Mao's ideas about contradiction became a practical tool for guiding the revolution. They helped the party unify different social forces, fight imperialism, and build a new socialist society. In essence, Mao Zedong meant that change is driven by conflicts between opposing forces. Recognizing which contradictions are most important at any given time allows revolutionaries to focus their efforts and make progress. His theory of contradiction remains a core part of understanding how social and political change happens, especially in revolutionary movements like the Chinese Communist Revolution.